tonight will push the tempo often. Clark, they like to slow it down and run those half-court sets.
And that fits the personnel these teams have, Kevin, and that's really what it's all about, playing to the strength of your personnel. And both of these teams are very effective in the half court. I like the matchups there. Feels like a chess game between these two teams is what we're going to see.
Thomas following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. James looking around. Thompson finds Love. Over Green. Love, no good. Here's Thomas. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. From the arc. LeBron grabs the miss. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Magic.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
What a beautiful delivery there on the pick and roll. Allows him to make that catch in rhythm.
Pass to Olynyk. Outside Crowder. He's looking for Horford and finds him. That shot missing.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Here's LeBron. That shot off the mark. Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Green kicks to Thomas. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. The three. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
With the step back. LeBron with it. Now Green defending. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Love finds Smith. Now Irving. The tray. Trains the three-pointer.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
We'll get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Cavaliers 5th.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here is Horford. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Thomas. Lets it go with a 3. And that's collected by Love.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Thomas with it. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Green. To the paint. He's looking for Horford and finds him. And finished off by Horford.
Few bigs are better in the two-man game than Al Horford. He can pop out for the shot, or he can roll to the rim too, just like you saw there.
Now here is Smith. Last time out he had 14 points. Down low. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Smith. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Olynyk, a screen on Irving. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer.
Outstanding display of pick-and-roll basketball, orchestrated by IT, the maestro.
Irving with the ball. He's coming off a 34-point game against Orlando. rebound. The Celtics have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Pass to Green. Outside, Horford. And again, Boston with the triple.
No indecisiveness there from Horford. Just a good, quick decision.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Hey, Greg, when you're taking on a back-to-back, does your approach change at all?
Yeah, there's a strategy to who you play and who you rest. Some of it's matchup-based, but a lot of it just comes down to how guys are feeling and making that judgment call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Zeller, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Brown comes in for Crowder. Smart's checked in for Green. And it's Rozier in for Thomas. .132 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson against Zeller. Outside Irving. Takes the three. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 6 points.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now here's Brown. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Irving. There's the three. Al Horford with the rebound. Smart passes to Zeller. And the jam by Tyler Zeller.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. From deep. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
The kick out to Rozier. Back to Zeller. And stolen by Fry. Outside Irving. Lets the three fly. That one misses. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics out in front. They lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
There's Williams with the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Love. Zeller grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Round kicks to Rozier. Crowder from outside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's McCray. Rozier defending. Williams, that's for two. Drops one in from the wing. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Outside Crowder. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Timeout.
Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Timeout called, the Celtics. Burks, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Jordan McRae. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Rozier. Back to Smart. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. No good. Shot missing. James with some nice D. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Fry. No good with the layup. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Smart deciding where to go with it. Boston, no good that time either. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. LeBron against Zeller. Here's James. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Here's Smart. Good. Nice job down low. And the Celtics lead by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Love. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. And one of the most talked about players, Greg, in the upcoming draft, Lonzo Ball, has stardom, they say, written all over him. What do you think?
Well, there is certainly a lot of hype out there, but Lonzo, he's a wizard with his passing. He'd like to stay out west, but he'll bring showtime wherever he ends up.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Zeller. Olynyk comes in for Burks. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Brown. And Thomas subbed in for Terry Rozier. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Every night, Kevin Love is a double-double waiting to happen. He is a hard man to contain in the paint.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Outside Thomas. To the middle. He's looking for Love and finds him. James, the pass to Fry. That one falls. Fry's got his first points of the night.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And here is Thomas. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New York. With the drive. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron kicks to Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Boston. A switch here also for Cleveland. Chris Anderson is checked in for Kevin Love. Outside Crowder. Thomas, a screen on James. Back to Thomas. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. Plays it up and banks it in. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Boy, love the confidence Thomas has. Feels like he can score from anywhere, even deep inside the paint.
LeBron against Crowder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
Free throw drops for James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Anderson, and Kevin Love is subbed in for Channing Frye. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Irving against Thomas. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Love with the screen on Thomas. Irving passes to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. He's got 8.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Thomas dishes to Olynyk. Pass to Crowder. And here is Green. Back to Crowder. Jacks up a 3. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith kicks to James. Love outside. That 3 off the mark. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Thomas passes to Crowder. Back to Thomas. And it's all evened up. Thomas got 10 points.
And Thomas's shooting form is well refined and pretty efficient. He's excellent at shooting the 3 ball when he's in rhythm.
And here's James outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, we have some pressure-filled games coming up. And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
They should just keep shooting three-pointers. It's worked well for them. Why?
And that is it for half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Crowder. Now Green. No scoring in this one. Here's Thomas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And although Thomas is a generous 5'9", he does not fear anybody. I mean, he takes it up strong. We'll see if he can cash in at the line here.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You know, the thing about Thomas you like and admire, he's an excellent leader. His winning mentality is contagious, and he typically lays it on the line every time he's on the court.
Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
James against Crowder. Puts up a deep three. Whoa! James showing the range.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
Celtics shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Olynyk. Now Crowder. Now Horford. He's covered by Thompson. Shoots from 8. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Horford's got 9.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Love with the screen on Thomas. To the inside. Out to Smith. There's the triple. Rebound Boston. Here's Thomas. 12 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
You got to be careful and selective in how you guard Thomas. Now, he's fast, he's aggressive, he's strong, and he's smart about drawing fouls.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Now here's James. 5 points in the game. Pass to Irving. Clock at 6. James in the high post. He's against Crowder. Celtics leading by 3. 14 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
James with a powerful jam.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Well, these small forwards may not be the biggest players in the NBA, but they can still get up there. They're leading their position in block shots since the All-Star break. LeBron James 3rd.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 2nd half. Love with the screen on Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Irving. That one drops for him. Irving's got 8.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Thomas. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Love with the screen on Thomas. No good from Irving.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bobbed up there for Green and stolen by Kyrie Irving. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. That one good for 2. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Thomas kicks to Crowder. Back to Thomas. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's James. James gets inside and finishes. A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Pass to Horford. Horford sets a screen for Crowder. Thomas with the ball. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Yeah, the offensive skills Thomas has are really outstanding, unreal. So many tricks he has in his bag.
Irving with the ball. He's got 10. Got a piece of it. Olynyk with the steal. Irving against Thomas. Now here's Crowder. He's tightly guarded. Just 5 on the clock. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the physical nature of Love's game on full display welcomes the contact while going up inside.
Super 2.
And the first one drops. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for James. Dunleavy's checked in for Smith. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Burks. Zeller setting the pick for Smart. No good with the triple. And it's Williams with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a one-point game. .11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Love. And another miss by Cleveland.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Now here's Williams. Rebound, Boston. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Zeller. The kick out to Rozier. With the shot. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second.
He missed a chance to put him up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Rozier. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Rozier's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. Pass to Fry. And here's Smith. Anderson, a screen on Smart. For 3, Smith. Zeller grabs the board.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Smart. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Cavaliers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. James against Brown from the baseline. And Boston with the rebound. Burks has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low to take the lead. Here's Zeller. They shoot again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
James with a deep 3. And another miss by Cleveland. James has got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. To the inside. Here's Zeller. They get it again. Outside, Smart. Zeller setting the pick for Smart. Nailed from 3-point land. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Yeah, Smart, a dominant player in a number of ways, but consistency with the jumper, I think, would put him over the top.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He knows every possession is critical now. Both teams will make substitutions. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Boston on D. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And here is Thomas. Horford with the screen on Irving. It's Thomas outside. Thompson with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Outside Irving. Love outside. Pass to Thompson. Love with the screen on Crowder. Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring, close in the paint.
Boston trailing. Green, the pass to Olynyk. Back to Green. Outside Thomas. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
A high-effort play inside, winning that trip to the line.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He's been in these moments so many times. Smith, not one to shy away.
Thomas. Shot from free throw range. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Thomas got it all tied up now for the Celtics. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Cleveland. Thompson, a screen on Thomas. Irving with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Green against Smith. Fires from deep. Rebound Boston. 1:05 left in the game. Here's Thomas.
Excellent defense, staying within arm's length and using that arm to knock it away.
Outside Irving. Jay Crowder with the rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Love.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
.30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Here is Love. Outside Irving. Love with the screen on Thomas. Back to Love. Money!
Well, they're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
The Celtics call time. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Fires the three. Right between the eyes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
Obviously, the three would tie it. If they have to make one extra pass to get a better shot, I think they might have a chance, just enough time to do that.
For three, Love. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Isaiah Thomas.